Hi, my name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be going through a bunch of Benefit, mostly cheek products, one eyebrow product that I got who knows how long ago, but as you know, it's been crazy over here between the eye and other illness and family illness and just work and everything. So this was filmed over the course of who knows how many months. A little piece here, a little piece there, and finally I'm going to do the intro and then wrap up my thoughts, show you some swatches at the end. So we're starting with the Hoola Secret Oasis Duo. That's the box, and the product has the same design on the front. This came out of it. You can't see. There, Hoola Lite and Willa. So this is really tiny. Like when they say mini, this is like a minier duo than I even expected. This Hoola Lite is super light. Like I think even for me, how crazy is that? So I'm going to use my Too Faced Mr. Right brush. I'm going to go into Hoola Lite and let's see. I don't know, guys. I think this actually might be too light for me. Let's see. So you can see it's adding the slightest touch of color. But I'm interested to see what the regular Hoola looks like on me. If you are any darker than me, even by the slightest bit, I don't think this is going to work for you. Because it's really barely doing anything for me. I can't believe it. I feel like maybe this could be used as a blending bronzer. Like, you know when, I'm coining that term. You know when you put too much bronzer on or like it won't blend out? This is like your in-between shade. I cannot believe it. Alright, then I'm going into the Willa blush. The little rosy mauve, cool toned, matte. Same brush. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty. Nothing we haven't really seen before. I'm closing the wrong eye. I'm so discoordinated. Discoordinated? Uncoordinated. That just further proves my point. But anyway, that being said, seems to be a nice little blush. Let's just see how it wears. I'm happy with the pigmentation. I'm happy with the blend, which I haven't been in the past with Benefit blushes. And when I say blushes, I mean just the California blush. That's the only one I've tried. So already to me, this is an improvement. Oops, I think I put too much on here. Or is it actually blending with that bronzer that we can't really see, but maybe it's more there than we think. I'm just going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder and try to just fix that up a little bit. That's better. Maybe a little over here. So yeah, I think the blush is nice for fair skin. That, I don't know about that bronzer though. Then I'm going to take the Tickle highlighter. This looks super pretty. Might be too dark for me. We'll see. It's almost like a duochrome. It's kind of like a pale pink, almost closer to this, but then it has that like golden sheen to it. So I'm gonna take it on my finger. That is so pretty. And I'm gonna Oh, I'm so happy I bought this. This is so pretty. I'm gonna try and put it on my finger, blend it out. Unfortunately, I have a little skin irritation here. I can't wait to see what this looks like in natural lighting. I'm just gonna take a little more of my Maybelline Fit Me powder and just dot it on that irritation so that's not as red. I'm trying to ruin the moment. Alright, today here I have the Benefit Butterfly Blush. Really like the package with the little monarch butterfly, little purple in it. And then the blush itself, supposedly like a burnt orange with a little bit of shimmer. So I'm going to use my Too Faced Mr. Right brush. Okay, let's see what we get. I like that. Something a little different, at least for me. I don't think it's very shimmery though. Maybe just not like super flat, if that makes any sense. Well, I kind of put on a lot, huh? Or maybe it looks like that in the camera. In person it doesn't look like that, but let's see. If I do a little swatch. Yeah, more like a satin, I guess. What do we think? Smell-wise, a little fresh and sweet maybe, but nothing major. To even myself out a little bit more. Wow, this one has more on this side, I guess. Wait. Hi, my name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, let me spread it around a little bit more, like a bronzer and blush together maybe. Is that better? I think so. Maybe. So then I'm just going to take a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me powder down here where I feel like I don't know what I did down here. And then maybe a little up here where it got a little dark. Over here where I'm just a little bit red. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that Tickle highlighter on top. I've been enjoying this a lot. And there we have it. So, I'm back, kind of. I think I started filming this video in August. This year has been such a mess. Anyway, I'm here to finish this video. Not that you knew it was even being started. Next, I'm going to try the other Hoola duo that is suited for my skin tone. This is the Hoola Beach Vacay, and this is the regular Hoola bronzer and also the Shellie blush. So here again is the little duo. And then we have regular Hoola and Shellie blush. I don't know why I originally thought this was too dark for me. I think it's going to be fine. Let's see. I'm going to use my Too Faced Mr. Right brush, starting with the Hoola bronzer. And we'll start at the cheekbones, or the cheek hollows. I don't think this is too dark. This actually seems kind of perfect. There is a scent to it. Like I guess a sweet floral fruity, but like very light and almost clean. If that makes any sense. Then I'm going to take some and put it on my forehead. My temples. And then jawline and down the neck. I would say this is pretty similar to Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer, except smell is obviously different. But yeah, I feel like this is pretty close. I'll have to compare them. And then for the Shellie blush, this is like a quite peachy blush with a little bit of pink. And it's matte. Thing is, I can't really tell you like what side the smell is coming from or both. Maybe the blush is stronger, but who knows? That's kind of nice, right? Nice. By the way, these products that I'm showing you right now, that duo, this highlighter, and then the brow gel, I'd ordered them from Benefit and then they never came, so I recently ordered them from Sephora. So it's not like I could have filmed the other half of this video anyway, but anyway. Next is the Cookie highlighter. This is just like a champagne-y bronzer. That's it. It's pretty basic, but it looks very shiny. It does look pretty. I'm going to use my Moda contour brush, swirl some on there. Let's see. Cheekbones only, as that's where I like it. Yeah, very natural, or rather neutral. Could probably go for anyone with any look. We all know I want more though, so I'm going to use my finger and just put a little bit more. It almost feels wet when I touch it, like a little thick. I like that. And then I'm going to use this. I've used it before, but in case you want to see, this is the Gimme Brow Gel. This is the mini one. And I have the shade 3, which is, what, soft brown maybe? Brow gel is the only thing I ever use for my brows, unless it's just water. Yeah, I'm not a brows person. A little bit of tinted brow gel or clear brow gel, and that's enough for me, if I even use that. Of course, right now, while I can't use eyeshadow, the brow gel just, I don't know, gives me something else to play with and makes me feel like I have more makeup on, which I do, but yeah, I wouldn't say this is fun. I know some people like doing their eyebrows, but for me it's just something else to do. Feel made up. There we have it. And it's not like a, it's not like a harsh look. Just kind of enhances what you already have. The last product I have to show you is the Peachin Blush, the mini one, and it is mini. This one, I don't know, I feel like, kind of like the Hoola Lite, I feel like this is, well, we'll see. It supposedly has a little sheen to it, like that butterfly one. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like a satin at best. It's definitely not flat matte, but I don't know. We'll see. And like I said, it's also very light. Almost looks like a color corrector or something. Oh, it says laughter is the best cosmetic. It's kind of cute. And I do like the little peach air balloon on the outside. I don't know. It might have a slight peach scent, but I think it's really just in my head. There's something that's similar to the same scent I've been describing. Like light, sweet, fruity, but I don't know. Nothing intense like the old blushes were. And by old blushes, I mean the California blush. So on my Too Faced Mr. Right brush, let's see what we get. A little something there. Let's try some more. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I feel like there's more of it in the camera than on me. Yeah, it's very light, and it's more maybe neutral than peach. So I have a feeling this one's not going to be for me. But I also wonder who it is for. Okay, now that I've showed you the demo of everything, I'm going to give you swatches and final thoughts. So the Hoola Secret Oasis duo, this is the one with the Willa blush and the Hoola Lite. I think the Hoola Lite is honestly too light. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I do think that's the case. See, it's really, I mean, you saw the video, it's really barely there. If you're lighter than me, then this might be good for you. For me, like I said, I feel like this is a like transitional bronzer, blending bronzer, something like that. The Willa blush I really like, actually. I guess I'm surprised because, I don't know, it's just like your average pink little blush, like cool toned mauve, but I like it. I think it's flattering. It has more sheen in it right now than it does on my actual cheeks. I would consider it matte on my cheeks. I do think this is kind of small for the price, but I like the blush, not so much the Hoola Lite bronzer. I would compare the blush maybe to Tarte's Party, or Party, 3 A's. Kind of close. I think this one's maybe a little bit pinker, this one's a little bit more neutral. And also the Balm's Cabana Boy. This is old, I need a new one. But this one, of course, has some shimmer in it. The Hoola Beach Vacay duo with the regular Hoola bronzer and the Shellie blush. I like this too. Same thoughts about the other one. I think it's kind of small, but I think the regular Hoola is a better shade for me. And I do like this, this like peachy corally blush. I think that's a nice color. Again, it's more matte. It's picking up sheen on my arm, but on my cheeks it came out matte. I do like this. I would recommend that one. I did just want to show you, this is again old, I need new things, but comparison to the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer, they're pretty close. I still think the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer has better blendability. Not to say that this one is bad, but I think this one's better. And so for me personally, and of course it smells like chocolate, I still like the Too Faced bronzer better, but the Hoola bronzer is a good one too. The Butterfly blush is pretty interesting. Me personally, I feel like this is a more unique color. I don't have anything like it. I mean, now I do, but I mean beforehand. So it's more, it's orangey, it's warmer, it's a little more maybe amber, it's got a slight sheen to it. I think it's pretty interesting. A nice fall color or maybe summer color if you're someone who follows along with like seasonal palettes. You know what I mean? Seasonal color palettes. Or you could just use it whenever you want. I do like that one. I'm glad I have that. The Mini Peachin Blush. This one I'm not a fan of. It's like the Hoola Lite. It's just too light. And again, there's a little sheen, but on my face, it doesn't have that. So, I mean, if you are someone who has a lighter skin tone than I do, then, you know, that's great. That benefit is doing that. Because even though I feel like there can't possibly be anyone with a lighter skin tone than me, they are out there. So, you know, sometimes I have trouble finding something that flatters me or matches me, and if I have that kind of trouble, then these people definitely must have trouble. So these are definitely some good options for them. And of course, on the other side of the spectrum, they do have the Hoola, I think, Toasted and Deep now, and also some of the blushes like Moona, I feel, Terra, I don't know, some of those dark ones that me personally I wouldn't use, but definitely some deeper skin toned people can use them. I do like the highlighters. The Tickle one is not too dark for me like I thought it was going to be. I feel like you definitely get more of that pink to gold in the swatch than on your face, but you know, maybe you could even use that as a shiny blush or blush topper or something. I like it. I think it's unique. I'm sure other people have, other brands rather, have colors like this, but I've normally seen it in eyeshadow, not in like a blush, and you probably could use this as eyeshadow as well. I like this one, and I'm glad that I'm able to use it. I'm glad it's not too dark for me. And then the cookie one is just your basic champagne-y highlighter, very shiny, and even though that looks kind of dark on my arm there, this one again is not too dark for me. So really, I guess I'm happy with almost everything here. The Benefit Gimme Brow was my last thing. This is not new to me. I've used it before. I still like it. As someone who does not really use brow products, this is like the only thing I use when I decide to use a brow product. I like it. It does what it's supposed to do. It's not like hard to apply or hard to remove. I think the match is pretty good, and I know they have a lot of colors of that one. So, going down the row, not a fan of the Hoola Lite, not for me anyway. I do like the Willa blush. Oops, that's over here. I do like the Hoola bronzer. I do like the Shellie blush. I do like the butterfly blush. Peachin Blush is not for me. I like both highlighters, the Tickle and the Cookie, and of course I like the Gimme Brow Gel, whatever this is called. So here's a little closer look. I still have some white paint on from doing volunteer work, arts and crafts. Just gonna throw that. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye! See you next time!